Hi Epiphany, today I'm going to read to you Wanted, Ralfy Rabbit Book Burglar. I love books. Some rabbits dream of lettuce and carrots, others dream of flowering meadows and juicy dandelions. But Ralfy was a little bit different. Ralphie dreamed about books. In fact, he didn't just dream about them, he wanted to read all the time. He made a list of all the books he had read and gave them carrot names, ratings. He made a list of all the books he wanted to read and placed them in a category order. He even made a list of books to recommend to his family and friends. So he's writing down all the books he wants to read. Ralphie loved to learn new words. He loved the smell of books and the sound of the pages flickering. He loved getting lost in stories, pretending he was the captain of a pirate ship or an intrepid jungle explorer. Yes, Ralphie loved books. So much that he started creeping into people's bedrooms and reading their books while they were sleeping. And then one thing led to another. Ralphie didn't just read the books, he took them home. He crept off with comics and cookbooks, dashed away with dictionaries, nabbed novels, and pinched poetry. Ralphie had more books to read than ever before, and he was very pleased with himself. Arthur loved reading too. He had shelves buckling with fairy tales and bookcases bursting with picture books, so when gasps started to appear, along with half-eaten carrots and soggy lettuce leaves, and his favorite book, the biggest book of monsters ever, was missing, Arthur noticed. Someone was taking Arthur's books. That's Arthur. Where's the rabbit? There he is. It was time to find out who. Arthur assembled this special surveillance kit. Then, with Teddy to keep him company, he sat in the dark and waited, and waited. Soon he heard a rustle. Arthur frantically rummaged from his camera and his binoculars. He shone his torch into the dark corners of his room, and that's when he spotted Ralphie. "Stop! Come back here, you bunny!" "Book thief!" Arthur cried, but it was too late. Arthur was furious. He told his mom, but she just laughed. "A bunny book thief? Arthur, I think your imagination is running wild." He told his teacher, but she just said, "Arthur, I want you to go away and have a long, hard think about what you are saying." What could Arthur do? That rascally rabbit had taken his favorite book of all time, and no one believed him. There was only one thing for it. Arthur called his local police station. A bunny book thief, you say? Well, fancy that. Was there anything unusual about that rabbit? Can you give me a description? Said PC Puddle, sniggering. Well, he was brown, said Arthur. He was fluffy with a white tail. Oh, and he was wearing a t-shirt that said, I love books. With that, PC Puddle laughed out loud. I'll let you know if we discover anything, he snorted. That night, Arthur felt fed up. He went to bed without a story, and he hardly slept all night. Meanwhile, Ralfy had found another house with plenty of books to pinch. But this time, Ralfy was in a big trouble. He had burrowed up to PC Puddle's house. Well, what have we here? Said PC Puddle. Could it be a little bunny book thief? Arthur was right all along. PC Puddle called Arthur straight away and told him he had caught the culprit red-handed. Please come to the police station first thing tomorrow to identify your bunny book thief, he said. Easy, thought Arthur. There can't be many rabbits who wear I love books t-shirts. But he was wrong. Arthur had never seen so many rabbits, and they were all wearing them. It was going to be harder than he thought. But then, PC Puddle pressed a big red button, an alarm bell rang, and... a conveyor belt of goodies started moving in front of the bunny lineup. As lettuce, leaves, carrots, apples, dandelions whizzed by, all the rabbits began to feast, except for only one. Ralfy just wasn't interested until a very special treat passed by. Ralfy couldn't resist. In a frenzy, he started flickering through the piles of books. Aha, got you, said PC Puddle. You're in big trouble. I'm sorry, stammered Ralfy. I just can't get enough books. You mustn't just go around stealing them, said PC Puddle. You have to put them all back. Suddenly, Arthur began to feel sorry for Ralfy. After all, it was only because he loved books so much that he managed to get himself into trouble. If you want lots and lots of books to borrow, said Arthur, I know exactly where you can get them. The library. Ralfy and Arthur are best book buddies now, and love reading together wherever they can. And especially Ralfy always takes the books back. The library is my favorite place. I love books. Tiffany, hope you like this book. I love you.